Reddit is a great place to help you. I've been using Reddit for the past year or so now, and this video is going to be about the best Reddit photography subs to help you become a better photographer. So I'll take you over to my screen and basically show you some of the regular ones that I use. So if I go to edit my raw, so in edit my raw, if you're a photographer, you can supply images and retouches from around the world. Currently over 10,000 members in that group will go and edit your photo for you and show you different edits and retouching. You may be aware we do the photography live show, and I do a lot of work with Edit My Raw, where I basically give them photos from different cameras and they edit them, and it gives you a new perspective. So it kind of shows you what is possible with photographs. So that's the number one, Edit My Raw on Reddit. The next one I'll show you is amateur photography. So this group is 32.7 thousand members, and there are some rules, so make sure to check out the rules if you're new to Reddit. Reddit is basically a community where you can share different things. In this case, we're going to look at photography mainly, but you can share photos, you can ask for questions, you can say, what do you think about this photo? What would be better in this photo? So you can see there's some great examples here. So in this, you can see here 6 hours ago, I love how photography can make normally boring subjects seem more interesting. And he's put a photo up. So it gives you perspective from different people. In Reddit, you can reorder things. So if I put what's rising at the moment, then it shows you an idea of the ones that are regularly working towards the top. So you can get things like people commenting and giving like details about the photos. So here you can see in that photo example, not so much moody as just underexposed, snapshot, poor framing, balance and background, claw coming out of here. So yeah, there will be different types of feedback. If you're new to photography, it will help you because they will give you constructive criticism. If your photo's not good, they can tell you it's not good, and they tell you what you can do to improve it. So that one is amateur photography. The next one I'll show you is ask photography. So this one is more geared towards asking questions and getting a better understanding of photography. It's a great community, over 73,000 members. So let me give you a quick look at the types of stuff that you can expect. So here, there's a really old camera there. So people are talking about that. I need to know how to find a battery for it. So examples of old and new photography, advice for compact high zoom camera. So basically someone interested in finding a camera. I was into photography about 10 years ago. I still have my 5D. And yeah, so they've got a lens with that, so people will come on and give suggestions. Think of it as a forum. But yeah, ask photography is another good one. Beginning photography is a good subreddit. So here you can see if you're interested in getting into photography, here's one about shooting watches. I started shooting watches, but I hate when strap or different part of the watch gets blurred. I keep changing aperture from 1.8 up to 5, but some part of the watch still gets blurred. Is there any trick to avoid this? So you can see in that example, the beginning photography. So there's a few things you can do to improve that, but you'll see there's enough people here giving you advice. You'll need to bump up the aperture to f11 or so to get the entire thing in focus. I think that's getting closer to it, more light, and maybe taking a top down shot, or it depends the angle. So yeah, 3 things I can think of to try. Shoot them with the watches laid out so they're as parallel to the sensor as possible. Great. Take the shot from a few feet further away than crop. Good advice. Really close down to aperture. f5 isn't going to cut it. So yeah, f22, f32, but then yeah, that basically gives you an idea. If you're thinking about photography, you have those types of questions, there's basically loads of forums out there that can help you. On Reddit, here's another good one, a sub for beginner photographers to post their images for general critique. It's called Beginner Photo Critique. You put your photo up on there and people will critique it for you. So if you think it's a great shot, see if the whole world thinks it's great, and it's great to get feedback. 1.6k members, smaller group, but it's some great activity in that group, so keep an eye out on that one. Canon Photographers. So if you're a Canon photographer, there's a little sub started up by me. Not many members at the moment, but you can see the types of photos that I've put up from my camera, and we talk about Canon EOS M3 Wi-Fi. There's different types of questions about Canon cameras, so it's very interesting. Another one here, photo critique, 856,000 members. So you can see that is another good one for photography. And you can keep an eye on those. I'll link you to another playlist about Reddit and what it is. If you're new to Reddit or you don't know what it is, I've explained that in this video right here. See you there.